the gun.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I forgot to get my death counter up, but now it is up. So there's...
I was gonna say, like, it's Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy. You're not gonna die much in this game. It's not the worst thing in the world if you have to have, like, a dead of a couple deaths.
Well, actually... I think this game is easy to die in, because death is very easy to happen, but this is not the hard game, is the thing, right? Like, if you die, you can easily get back to where you were at.
Hurry up with those
You're like...
I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
I wasn't gonna, like, mute both of us just to let her say that. She was just saying go to Fire Canyon, it's, like, ready to go. I think she might have said that in the last part, actually, too.
Might have, but oh well. Said it again.
So this is Misty Island. Also, I'm going to test it real quick.
Keyblade!
Okay, it works.
Keyblade?
Yes, everybody got to hear the fabled Keyblade. Or is it Kaiblade? I think I was saying...
It's the same.
I think I was saying this before, like, directly before we started the part, but, we might not have to mute ourselves in this part, except for probably the very end. So, yeah, because there isn't anything particularly special about this, what's it called? About Misty Island. Like, there's no inhabitants. Oh, that didn't count, really? Yeah, there's no, like, inhabitants or, like, anybody we need to talk to. It's just, this is, like, probably... one of the very few levels... Actually, no. As soon as you get to late game, there's not really a lot of people that you
like, are you sure about that? Because, like, this is pretty standard after a bit.
Yeah. It's mostly just this.
And, like, even back in the jungle, it's just, like, the fishermen.
Yep. Alright, there we go. We got that guy quick, which is good. Because this guy can either be your worst nightmare, or he's not a problem at all. Oh, whoa. That was an interesting spot that just dropped me in.
You say, like, are you gonna die already? Okay.
So I'm trying to remember. I feel like this game had a demo, and this was the stage used as the demo, but I could be wrong.
I can't even think of what games would have demoed this, because this was a launch game on the PS2. So there's not a lot of games that would have had it bundled with. If it was, then it's not anything I could help you with, because I never got demo discs.
I got only, like, a very select few. Didn't get, like, anything too crazy. Back when I was a wee lad. And
this was the era of Blockbuster, so if I wanted to rent out a game, I'd just do it that way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a story about me renting this game proper, which I don't think I've talked about yet. I'm going to wait until the exact moment it happened, like in the playthrough I did when I was younger. I'll talk about my little history with this game. It's very brief, because I think I already established this in one of the earlier parts, but I actually first beat this game in Japan, so... Did I
ever tell me recently, at the very least.
Did I ever tell the story? I can't remember. Did I ever tell the reason why? Oh, nice punch glitch. The reason why I beat this in Japan?
I assume you was bored in a hotel one day?
Yeah, so basically, I went to Okinawa, right? To go visit, it was like my sister's friend. Like, that was the main reason we went to Japan, right? She lived in Okinawa because, like, her husband at the time was in the army, right? And was stationed in Okinawa at the time, because, you know, he's in the Navy or whatever, right? So they lived there for quite some time. And yeah, that was the main reason why we went to Okinawa. So what ended up happening was, since we were on the, like, Navy base or whatever, right?
Yeah. Okay.
There was a period where, because of the fact that we were in the base and we kind of had to, like, wait for... We had to get, essentially, like, approval to leave. Like, we had to leave with them, right? Like, with the people, unfortunately. Oh, well, I'm gonna die.
Fish time?
Oh, no, never mind. There's land right here.
Oh.
I thought I was going to die.
I did too, but no, okay, I guess the fish fell asleep.
I guess so, yeah. But yeah, so we were stuck in there for a while, right? But they also had free games that you could, like, not rent, but, like, there was, like, essentially, like, a room full of just games where you could just have for a little bit of time, right? And Jack and Daxter was there. And it was in English, obviously, because it was, what's it called?
Because it was a Navy base, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Navy base, stationed in Okinawa, obviously, which is very, like, American. So yeah, what ended up happening was I beat the game there because, yeah, we essentially, there was a period where we couldn't do anything, specifically me and my mom, because me and my mom stayed together in the same hotel room, and my sister stayed, like, with her friend. So yeah, I ended up beating it in, what's it called? I ended up beating it in Japan because of that, because we had nothing to do some days. Especially because it was storming some days, and, like, we had plans on, like, going to beaches. Oh, wait, hey, look at that. With plans of going to beaches and stuff.
Jack was...
And yeah, that's the story on why I beat this game in Okinawa instead of exploring around. It was basically a situation where we couldn't explore around, so
might as well
in a very short span of time because this is a very short game.
Well, even blind, I feel like this game would take you like 10 hours tops. It is not a long game.
I feel like 10 hours is... Hell, that seems like too long, even. Like, this is a short game. Like, you can probably beat it in 5 hours, honestly. Like, even without...
Could you, sure, but blind, no. I don't think so.
I wish I knew how long it took me to finish it, because I would
can definitely tell you mine was way over 5 hours. I was over 10 hours.
Also, Red Eco! So... probably shows up the least amount. Basically, just empowers your punches and attacks in general. So
yeah, like it's neat. But that's all I can really say about it. It's not that useful, but
yeah, it's definitely the most useless. What's it called? Eco power up. Like, yeah, it's good for these guys. So instead of taking one hit, they take two. But that's basically
yeah. I think they can destroy like the reinforced again, like that's it.
Actually, I don't think they can.
I thought they could.
Because we're about to get some soon, and I thought they could too, but they can't. I actually want to test something real quick, just for fun. There's a speed running trick that I remembered. I want to see if I can do it real quick. Because this is in the era where geometry, they didn't really think about it. So, like, you can just kind of climb rocks and stuff like this.
Funny of you to assume that this was an era that ever ended.
Yeah, true. Honestly, it's probably
like
worse
I was going to bring up that, remember back in Rift Apart, I was mentioning a really well-known glitch that was the same thing. You just jump on random collision, put it out there for some reason.
Yeah, because for some reason they wouldn't put, like, invisible stuff. I don't think I can do it. But basically, you could skip to the end of the level and ignore... Why isn't this opening? Do I need the blue eco? Guess I do. Because there's a little battle encounter here, which you don't get a Precursor orb for winning this. I guess by technicality you do, but, you know, like, you don't technically... Okay, so here's Red Eco. This is how I know this doesn't work. See?
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Alright.
Yeah. Because you could skip this entire encounter, though, technically speaking, if you do the little skip. Because all this is just an onslaught of lurkers. You just kill them for...
Oh, yes, it is so cathartic. You have no idea.
Also, this is the beginning area of the game, if you couldn't... if nobody noticed. Specifically, I believe this little, like... place in the center is where Daxter got turned into an Otzel.
Good for him. I mean, he did take the turn to a god.
Yeah. So yeah, so for winning this, it just unlocks those platforms, which means you get a power cell because of that. It's like this. There's a few speedrunning tricks I know in this game. At least I know how they work. I don't know how to do them per se. Like, I know there's the whole, like, walk off the edge, do an uppercut, and for some reason it makes you, like, fly. I don't know why. It pushes you, like, horizontally.
Yeah, that one I know. Like, that's a thing in 2 and 3 as well. It is I don't know.
It's weird because like you walk off a ledge and do like an uppercut, and for some reason you gain like a whole bunch of like horizontal momentum for some reason. Sometimes you get some airtime, but usually you just fly forward. It makes no sense, but it's kind of funny. What was the point of giving me that blue? Oh, I guess to open the door again.
Makes sense to me. The real question is, what's the point of that red eco?
I don't know. I feel like the red eco here is just to be like, hey, look it, we have another eco. And to be honest, guys, I just recently replayed this game, and I think there are only 2 levels that make use of the red eco. I think. It's that underutilized. There are 4 eco types if you include the green eco. And the blue is used the most, like, by far.
Easily.
And then there's the orange eco, and that unfortunately only really comes into play at the very last, like, or I guess last 2, like, hub areas. The last hub area barely even counts as a hub area, but it does to an extent. But even then, it's like, the orange eco is cool, but it's just, unfortunately, just underutilized. I like it. It's just...
Oh, yeah, no, it's my personal favorite. It's just introduced too late.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the blue eco is just fast.
It just makes you go fast, which, again, like, is neat, but there's not much to it.
Yeah, I mean, I like going fast, but yeah, it's nothing too special. Also, I need to get this vent here.
Yeah,
or not vent, but I think what I did when I played this game is... Hold on, let's see if there's something up here.
You might be able to do combo sums. Oh, well, you had to come up here anyway, so good on you.
Doesn't look like there's anything up here. I guess I'll just have to do that section fast.
It looks like he was doing it pretty fast the last time, though.
I think when I when I was playing through this on my own time, like, I barely made this. Like, I did it like this, and I barely made it or something. Yeah, how am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, like, that did not look slow to me. Is there any, like, in those chests? There has to be some somewhere.
I have an idea.
But just ignore that thing for now.
Oh, wait, I think I know what to do, actually. We're supposed to be stacking eco. I just thought about that.
Well, yeah, sure, but where's the one to stack it with?
I'll show you. This, then we go down here. This. Okay,
I forgot these were down here. Okay.
I didn't need the first one, but I needed these 2. Yeah. Alright, that's more than enough time.
Okay, yeah, that would do it.
No?
Here you are.
Yeah, that's a thing you can do for the
lurkers.
record. So, we're gonna have to go on to one of the bikes soon to get rid of these lurkers on the balloons. But there's some that you can actually just get, like, without having to go onto that boat thing. Or not boat thing, whatever the hell it's called. Whatever I just called it. Like a zoomer. I guess it's technically a zoomer. Oh, shit. Also, Dark Eco boxes.
Well.
Yeah, I forgot to mention those. First time we get to see them. And I don't remember them being too common, except for, like, Fire Canyon, which will be the next part. Like, areas like those, they're way more common. Also, I just want you to know, Mayo, that this part is like, already, like, double the length of the last part.
I don't doubt it.
Let's grab these guys.
So, can you tell this is made by Naughty Dog?
Did somebody say toxic waste?
It's like it's the same level. Like, I appreciate the attempted lurker slaughter, but it can wait.
No, I wanted to kill him.
Keyblade.
I feel like I deserved that. But I don't think that could, or not, I don't think that is an unintended way of doing that. It just so happens to work. Oh, come on. Even though there's a lot of this green, like the singular green eco, it is honestly very easy to die in this game still.
I mean, that's how it works in the other games too. There's dark eco everywhere, but still die all the time.
Well, the dark eco at least is, and the light eco, at least that's supposed to be, what's it called? Like for the transformations. And honestly, Jack 3 makes things easier just because light eco, you can heal yourself, and let's be honest, at a point, that's the only
also
thing you're
Jack
gonna
3,
use.
there's fountains everywhere.
Yeah, that too. Ah, this guy's coming up. Hold on, I want to do it again.
He never learns! I'm gonna laugh. Oh, well, okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna get this guy too, and you can't stop me.
This is what we call padding.
Honestly, for a game like this, padding is what we need. But some of the later levels, I think, will be kind of long. Or at least not...
And you already said a few minutes ago that we were already longer than the last part, so...
Well, I was gonna say, I feel like this level is kind of like the golden standard for how long levels end up kind of getting. They all kind of, like, end up being around as long
like,
as this part is.
It's
Or
not
as long
super
as this
long.
level is. This level's a little annoying, though, because you do have to do a lot of back and forth. Like, a good example here is we have to use this, then we have to go back down to this arena here.
Ah, so that's how you destroy those. I see, I see.
And unfortunately, unlike in Sandover Beach, or whatever the place is called, or Sentinel Beach is what it's called, unfortunately for us, we can't lure these guys to shoot these things. Oh, nice, that somehow got stuck there. We can't lure the cannon to shoot the things. They only shoot up, like, shoot you if you're, like, up close. Alright, looks like nothing's here. So, ow. Sometimes I forget fall damage is in the series. There's never really a lot of places that you fall down from.
Well, at least not in this game. And the other games, if you forget, that's on you, because everything is out to kill you. You just need to assume you're gonna die.
Yeah, true. I do hate these guys. Just because they take 2 hits. Also, I hate them because they take 2 hits, and, like, the uppercut doesn't work, so, like, if you punch them, they push you back. And all I think about is Jack... Or not Jack 2. All I think about is how, you know, obviously this is the PS3 version, and I don't know, punching is optimal, and it just so happens that there's a glitch in which if you punch... what's it called? Like, it'll careen you off the ledge. And unfortunately, in this game, it's just as bad as it is in the other games. It's unfortunately no better in this game.
Oh, I thought you said it was better here.
I thought it was, but I think as soon as you start to get to later points in the game, it does get kind of bad again. I think this is just the beginning. Yeah, okay. I actually replayed, well, I'm still playing through Jack 2 as we speak. And Jack 2, actually doesn't really have as many as you might think. Like, it has a lot of... Yes, it does have a lot of punch glitch issues, because of course it does.
To be fair, I don't remember that game having it that bad. It's just... Jack 2 is so hard that whenever it happens, it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Almost a guarantee.
And this part is a little annoying, because obviously you gotta wait for these lurkers to be in the right spots, and that's never fun. Yeah, hey, look, it's the zoomer. I have no idea if this thing is always available or not.
I'm not sure either, but eh.
Well, that's gonna go over there. I'm just gonna follow this lurker. Looks like it's the last one. Except I can't, like, first-person view or anything. Okay, he's flying over here. There we go.
Flipping the ground, make it stop. See it.
Sorry, I just wanted you to witness it clipping on the ground a little more.
Gee, thanks.
To be fair, I hate clipping too. You know what I hate? At least it... Like,
especially with stuff like that, it would be so easy to fix. Just bump it up a little bit. Nobody would care if it's too high.
Yeah, not only that, but I also kind of just hate... Well, for older games, I can give it a bit more of a pass, even if it is that minor. For modern games, it pisses me off to no ends, because there should just not be clipping anymore.
for, like, honestly, this generation of games onwards, I don't give it a pass, because at that point, they have flags they can easily take. They just say, okay, hit this, and they'll float at X distance above the ground.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, we get
Like,
this,
at least with the previous generation, like, they were still figuring out 3D. I can kind of give them a pass.
So hopefully this power cell over here is the last one. Though it won't show me as having them all, because there's the sculptor one, which technically counts as a precursor, or not precursor, or the... Actually, let me check real quick. Yeah, return to the sculptor, and then there's the one for jumping off the edge right here. And then that's Misty Island. I remember hating this level a lot, and I don't know why.
You know, when I first played it, I didn't like it much either. Like, the level's harmless, it's just...
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's not annoying or hard or anything. It's just, it kind of just exists.
Like, honestly, like, as far as annoying levels are concerned, there's much worse in this game than Misty Island, but this is the one I always remembered as being the annoying one for some reason.
I guess if I had to pick an annoying one of this hub section, this would be the stage.
Like, this would be the... That's just because it's the longest.
Yeah. But even then, it's like, it's really not a bad stage. Honestly, there's much worse stages, like the snow stage. I don't like that stage, like, at all, so...
I'm fine at the snow stage, although that area does not do itself many favors, so... It has an entire level tied to spiders. I'm not even an arachnophobe when I hate that stage.
Well, I mean, I actually really like that stage, except for one section, which is very annoying, and you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're going to go back, and we'll talk to the sculptor, and then after we talk to the sculptor, we'll end the part there, because at this point, we'll be going through Fire Canyon. No bosses yet. That's just it's basically like a...
Unless you count the plant thing.
Well, I guess, yeah,
like
I guess you can consider that. I guess, like, I would consider that the boss of this, like, area, I suppose.
That's all I can really think of.
Let me see. So we need to bring 90 orbs. Okay, so we'll go bring the orbs to the mayor. We did all this. We did all this. And then, yeah, return the muse to the sculptor. Alright, cool. That's all we need to do.
Yay!
So I'm just going to mute us now so I can set the audio mixing totally fine. We'll be back to say bye in a moment. So be right back.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling heating balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
2, 1. Hello, we are back, and while we were muted, we decided we're gonna do Fire Canyon because I forgot that cutscene. She tells you directly like the things you're doing in Fire Canyon, which is specifically you need to keep your keep the what's it called, the thing your bike cold.
Yeah.
This isn't a one-time gimmick, for the record, too, so I'll give him a little credit there. There is another...
You don't see a lot of it, but it does come back.
Yeah. And the blue eco speeds you up here, and nothing else doesn't give you that, like, magnetic aura here.
What a disappointment. There's not a single thing of red eco anywhere, even though this would be, like, the most obvious place to put it.
Yeah. I'm gonna die. Yay! Death!
Keyblade!
I actually feel like dying in Fire Canyon is very, very easy because if you're 100%ing, because it is really easy to miss, like, a balloon and then miss, like, an item, and yeah, it can just be...
Oh yeah, and like this was made for going forward. It was not made for turning around in circles or anything, which, oh well, I'll have plenty to say about that later, but for now...
So a little trick, too, is the open lava segments actually make your meter go up way higher. If you jump over them, like if you do a little hop over them, that'll not... Oh, Jesus. That'll not kill you. But I'm gonna die because I keep missing these water balloons. This is actually a fairly strict, like, section. Like, you can't miss too many. Like, now I'm gonna die again. Yeah, this is not surprising.
Well, at least you got the one box you missed the last time, so congrats.
Also, I think I got the punch glitch there. I held forward, but I feel like I veered to the left a little. Yeah, this is a surprisingly... I don't know why. I feel like the Fire Canyon is, like, harder than some of the actual stages in the entire game.
I never had issues with this one, so I don't know. Don't know what to tell you.
This. Grab that, thank God. I don't know, I always have issues in Fire Canyon. I don't know. Like, not a lot of issues, like, not a lot where I'm stuck here for, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something, but I have more issues than I feel like I should have, sort of thing. Yeah, I guess also if you're airborne like that, too, you don't... What's it called? You don't take any damage. Or not any damage. Like, the meter doesn't fill up. Sorry, is what I meant to say. And that's the end! Fire Canyon! So
Whoa,
that counts as technically
a
level, because there's the 2 Precursor orbs there. Zoom! But with that, we'll end the part. So there is a cutscene that will activate... over here, but we'll save that for the next part, because in the next part we'll be doing a bit of Rock Village, and probably starting up.
Yeah.
I'll probably be starting up the next main stage, which we're gonna unlock an eco vent again too, because there's an eco. Basically, there's one eco like vent activator thingy per like hub area. We're just gonna do those levels first. That way, we don't have to backtrack towards anything if need be.
Sure. All right. Well. See y'all then.
Yep, see you all then. Thank you all for watching.
All toast, bye.
And don't forget to brush your